Hello, my friends. Here is your Friday meditation from your wacky friend. and don't have a clear intention. I was trying to get a little clarity about that. I think I have been thinking this week, well, about a lot of things, don't we all, right? Um, but this idea of love, and as I've talked before, it's always very interesting about the way coincidences of messages come. And this week, well, and I've been there before, but this week for sure, I've heard a lot of talk about what is it to actually experience divine love and what keeps us from experiencing that. And so that's part of the intention. So I'm getting clear as I'm talking with you. The intention of going within our inner sanctuary, our safe and sacred place within us, meeting with our guide, and opening our hands and our hearts to experiencing some of that divine love, and maybe getting very clear about what blocks it. Whether it's that we're unworthy, we don't deserve it. Could be even fears about how would it transform us? How would it change us? You know, there's something to be said for that. And I think that it is worth, maybe thinking about allowing that in. Because if anything is going to change this world, if anything is going to change our environments, and our humanity, right? Because at some point, humanity needs to evolve beyond this warring, fraction, power seeking, greed, this illusionary thing we've called money, which is just paper and numbers floating around, right? But it rolls. It has rolled our life. But what if love came in? How would that change things? And there may be some fear around that because maybe we don't have a concept or an ability to think about or know, maybe not think about, but know. Like, how would that change it? How would it change us? How would it change how we see everything in the world? And I'm not talking about the woo-woo, lolly-dolly kind of love, which that's a part of it, maybe. But also there's a power in love that says, no, that's wrong. Harming other people is wrong. Not in a yelling, screaming way, but a very firm, like, no, that's wrong. We don't harm children. We protect children. We love children. We feed children. We allow children to create. We encourage that. We encourage their gifts to come forth. That's a part of love, you know? And, I think we try to codify a lot of things. That's why we have so many different religions, I suppose, And so, yeah, I think direct experience. So that's my blurb and my intention today. So if you'll just get comfortable and get ready for our meditation. Okay. So just get comfortable where you're sitting or laying or reclining, and just begin to notice your breath. Breathing in through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, and take another inhale, and another inhale, and one more. And holding that energy and letting it flow down into the belly. And then when you release it, it's like deflating a balloon. And you just begin to notice your shoulders relaxing, your mind slowing down. So I'm going to take another nice deep breath in through the nose, and again, and again, and again. Filling up that whole chest cavity, belly. And just when you release it, you feel that wave of relaxation. Wave that comes from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. And we're going to do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, and again, and again, and again. And hold for as long as you can. And when you release it, you're going to feel another wonderful wave of relaxation all the way down from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. And just begin to breathe normally and relaxing the muscles in your body, allowing yourself to feel the weight of where you're sitting, the back of the chair, or the bed, or the recliner, or the couch. And just feel like you're sinking in, being enveloped by the weight. And as you breathe, nice and gentle in through your nose and out through your mouth, just begin to imagine that beautiful light from the divine higher realms, your higher self, the heavens, whatever you want to call that. Just imagine this beautiful light of energy coming in through the top of your head and flowing in through your body and all around your body as well, but flowing in. And it may have a color to it. Maybe it's your favorite color. Maybe it's an opalescent color. And if you can't see it, just imagine. Imagine what that feels like. And as it comes in, flowing in, it may even have a liquid quality to it. Kind of something warm that just bathes you. And it comes in and it's bathing your brain. All of the synapses, all of the communication going on that goes on in our brain, our neural transmitters, all the parts of our brain. Imagine that just flowing in and bathing the brain with this beautiful light, and the brain is so happy. The synapses, everything just relaxes and allows information to come in, information that is for your highest good. And you just allow that energy to keep flowing in, and it's flowing through your eyes, the back of your eyes, the front, the back of your head and your brain, which is where your eyes communicate through the brain, and down through the sinuses and the forehead, the pineal gland, and all the face, inside and out, the jaw, the teeth even, down through the ears, inside and out, and around your neck, inside and out. That beautiful light is just flowing in with ease and wonderful feeling of warmth and love is coming through. And it even is going into the spinal column and into the spinal fluid that sends this beautiful healing message down through the spinal fluid that connects and talks with all the nerve endings in your body, allowing that to just come through and bathe. And as you feel this energy, it's flowing down through your shoulders in your arms and out through your hands. Even your hands may even feel tingly, allowing that energy to just flow through. If there's any blockages, heaviness, just it's gentle like a massage, moving that out with such gentle, loving care. And it's going down through the part of our upper chest and our upper back. You feel that energy just flowing down all these muscles and tendons and bones and connections, even our blood, down into the marrow of our bones, even. As it moves on down through your heart area, all the organs, and your upper back and the back, all the bones, the ribs, the lungs, the heart, pancreas, the liver, the gallbladder, if you still have one. Even if you don't have one, the energy of the gallbladder is still there. Your spleen, down through your solar plexus and your mid back, all around. That energy is just flowing down through. You're feeling so calm and relaxed as it's going on down through the lower belly and the pelvis area, the lower back, the hips, the buttocks, and all the organs there, the intestines, the colon, the stomach, the kidneys, all of the organs in the genital areas, depending on what you have or don't have, the energy is still there, just flowing through, and now going down through the legs, through the thighs, all the muscles, the tendons, the bones, the blood flowing on down through your knees and down through your calves and your shins, all the muscles, the tendons, all the wonderful things, and down through your feet, even your ankles, down through your toes, your upper foot, on the soles of your feet, and the energy is flowing out into the earth, bringing so much love and wonderful energy to the earth plane. And then you begin to feel the energy coming up from Mother Earth, up through the bottoms of your feet, blending in with the divine universal energy flowing up and intermingling and centering right in the middle of our solar plexus, where we are attached to the universal divine energy, and we are also connected to Mother Earth, this earth plane in which we live. And just sit with that flow for a moment, just allowing it to flow. You don't have to do anything but notice it. You may notice colors and sensations, but mostly notice relaxation. As you sink more and more, feeling like you're floating like a feather, as we begin to start moving down deeper and deeper, going into our most safe and sacred place that lies within us. You may imagine it's within your heart area. As you move down, going down deeper and deeper into relaxation, and you're going down, and knowing that you're fixing to go into the walkway, the entrance into your most safe and sacred place. Moving on down, just imagining what is the entrance to your most safe and sacred place look like or feel like. Is it a door? Is it a opening? Is it a gate? Going through a threshold, getting ready as you go down deeper and deeper, getting ready to go into that threshold. as you step through the threshold. Just take a moment to look around and noticing, what does your safe and sacred place look like today? It may look different than it did before, and it may look the same. It may feel the same if you're not visual. It's just using your imagination. What colors are there? What sights? What sounds? What temperature is it? What does the landscape look like in your most safe and sacred place? Just allow it to be whatever it is and really soak it in, anchoring it in, anchoring it in, thumb and forefinger together, anchor it in, thumb and forefinger together, anchor it in, and again, anchor it in. And as you explore this most safe and sacred place, as you go within, you invite your guide. Your guide is an angel, a manifestation of your higher self, perhaps. Could be an angel, could be a person, could be an animal, might be a beam of light, might just be a feeling that you get. Just notice and invite this most sacred connection with your higher self, with your divine self, which is ultimately connected to the divine of all, the unnameable energy that links us to love. And perhaps you ask your guide that is with you, your guidance, the energy around you, to have a experience of this love, of this divine love. And you may actually open your hands in front of you to this guide or this energy or just to the air and say, show me, help me to allow some of this divine love to flow in. Help me to experience this. I am open to experience this divine love. I am open to experience this divine love. I release any fears or barriers that I have that block this divine flow in. My hands are open to allow this experience of divine love to flow into me, and I let go of any barriers that block this energy, and trust that you will experience what you were able to in this moment today. And I am going to be silent for 2 minutes. Just allow, with your open hands, to allow this energy to flow in, flow into your heart and your mind, into your third eye, even into all aspects of your body. I will start counting you back in a few minutes. Allow it to be. And I just want you to know that this energy is available to you always, always. It's just allowing it to flow. I want you to thank your guidance, your guide, the experience, the energy of divine love to flow. And perhaps you make an agreement that you allow this energy to keep seeping in deeper and deeper every day in your meditations. When you go to sleep at night, ask for it to turn up brighter and brighter, because sometimes we have to allow it to trickle in first and then it gets bigger and bigger. And as you get ready to leave, thank your guidance. Thank yourself. Thank your own inner sanctum, your sanctuary, your most safe and sacred place, which is within you, where you go and get your own answers, where you go and know your truth. And as you get ready to say goodbye and start back towards the threshold, just allow yourself to sink it in, and maybe anchor it in with your thumb and forefinger is a good way to do it. Anchor it in, anchor it in, anchor it in. And you can use this when you come out throughout your day going forward. And you start making your way back to the threshold. And you take one last look and you really soak it in, soaking it in. And you step through and you start coming back to the here and now, feeling more awake and refreshed and peaceful as you start noticing how it feels where you're sitting or you're laying, and you start noticing things around you, and you begin to open your eyes wide awake and back to the here and now. Please let me know how this was for you, and anything you would like to share. And either on the YouTube channel or through the messenger, I usually share this on my Substack and Facebook. And I hope you have a beautiful day, and I hope we go forth and we feel this love flowing through our veins. I love you guys.